Whoops. Wow, this is so easy. Perfect project for a new beginner who never knitted in their whole lives. The easiest scarf in the world. Hi everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Why are you laughing?
No, we just had this discussion. Are you going to start or? Okay. No.
Okay, so hi everybody and welcome to our YouTube channel. We are as always your host ARNE CARLOS, and today we have a very easy tutorial for you guys to make a fabulous scarf without much, you don't even need much knitting knowledge to do this, and there's definitely no ends to weave. So this is a fantastic tutorial that we really look forward to showing you.
You need to know how to knit.
That's it.
A knit stitch.
Yep.
That's it. So we're going to explain how we make these scarves.
And these are really cool. They're striped scarves, as you can see. They've got fringes on both sides, and they are done in garter stitch. So basically you knit
and turn and knit
and turn.
So I can start just to show you, because I think, was it the first time we did something like this was worked with a company in Australia?
Yeah.
That was the first time.
For Cleckheaton yarns.
Cleckheaton yarns. So I just make a small swatch.
Just to demonstrate it.
So first you cast on as many as you like. So you cast on the length of the scarf.
That's very important. You're knitting the length, not the width.
Then you cut the yarn. Then you turn it around and then you knit back. Because when you make one stripe on the scarf, you have to do 2 needles.
Okay, so let's see you
so
do
now
that.
You knit back.
So you knit the whole thing.
Yeah. And then you create 1 stripe. Because you don't want to have a knit side and a purl side.
No, so it's all garter stitch.
So it's always,
oops.
It's always a knit stitch, but it will be like it will be a back side and the front side.
Okay, so you finished your length.
And I cut the yarn.
Cut the yarn.
So that is 1 stripe.
And that's your fringe.
Yeah. So if you do 2 needles more, then you have 2 stripes. But then when you change color, you change color on the same side.
Oh, you don't even cast it on. You just knit it.
Now then you knit again. So now let's call this the knit side.
Yeah.
So then you just knit over again.
Wow, this is so easy.
And I don't remember if that was like the 300 stitches or something. Do you remember?
Usually a length that is going to be something that you can grab and wrap around your neck like that. This is going to be about 300 stitches around that. And because it's garter stitch, it's also more elastic. Okay, you cut.
Yeah, and you cut. So now you knitted this. And now you're not changing color, because now you have to knit back.
You add the yarn
with the same color. But always cut the yarn when you finished, and I also knit the first stitch, and then I go over again, and then you have this purl side.
Yeah, because it's garter.
Yeah, so you keep the purls on the same side all the time. So if you want to have 3 stripes, you do 6 needles. Okay. 2 stripes is 4 needles.
You mean rows?
Rows.
Yeah.
Rows. Yeah. Or I mix with Norwegian because we always say pinne. You knit the pinne. Yeah. So.
And at one point,
like
you're going to want to do the knots for the fringes.
Yeah. So I think normally we have like 8 maybe.
No, look here. You've got.
Is
let's see.
Less?
Oh
6?
yeah, way less. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Okay. So if you take 4 ends like this, and then you just tie the ends
in a knot,
and you make a knot, and then you cut the fringes later to make them look the
level,
same.
Yeah, even. And that's pretty much it. No weaving of any ends whatsoever. And the fringe, you're making that as you go on both sides by cutting the yarn and then adding the yarn again, cutting the yarn, adding the yarn again.
And
it's super easy.
And remember to keep the right side and the knit side, the purl side and the knit side. And if you want to do more complicated things, we have patterns for that.
Yeah, so this is super easy. You don't need a pattern. The pattern is cast on as many stitches as you want for the length, and then you're actually knitting the width. So you're going back and forth until you have the width. and you tie the fringes as you go along because you're cutting and you're adding and you're cutting and you're adding. And this is it. That's the pattern. Now we've done a couple of scarves for Rowan. They are done in kid silk haze.
With 2 ends.
With 2 ends. And those are a little bit different. The principle is the same. In the principle, you're still doing a garter stitch scarf, and you're doing your little fringe, but you're also doing a little bit of intarsia inside. So it's more of they're not striped scarves. They're more like color blocks. So there's blocks of color in there. Very, very cool.
Yeah. So then you have to have the yarn hanging inside.
Yeah.
And you just twist it when you change color, but the yarn on the ends is always cut. Yeah. Because you have to make those fringes.
But for the ones we have for Rowan, the inside, there's a little bit of intarsia with a little bit of ends to weave, of course. Those scarves, the patterns are available at our website. You can go to arnecarlos.com. The one that we did in 2019 is called Stian, Stian. And the one that we did last year, which is my favorite, it's got all these greens and oranges and blues, it's called Dreng.
Yeah.
So you can go to our website, download those scarves if you want. If you just want to keep it simple, you just go ahead and do it the way we told you.
Yeah. So this is how we do the easiest scarves
in the world.
In the world.
Hey, we've got a new product here. Huh? The easiest scarf in the world. No doubt about that.
No. So I'm making notes. I think
perfect project.
There's nothing more to say about those
not
scarves.
really. And this is the perfect project for a new beginner who never knitted in their whole lives, who wants to learn how to knit and who actually wants to make something by the end of that lesson. So there you go.
Yeah, do a scarf.
Yeah, so you've got some fringes to tie here, I see.
And if you do a scarf this way, post it on Instagram or somewhere and tag us so we can see which colors you use.
And you can either tag us with ARNE CARLOS or sit and knit for a bit. We follow both tags. They're both kind of the tags that we use. So so I've just done a fringe for you. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. Nothing more to do here, but thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this very easy tutorial. There's no excuse not to knit anymore. This is something everybody can do. So go grab yourself some yarn, go grab yourself some needles, and enjoy your knitting.
And use some leftover yarns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. Well, if you're a new beginner, you may not have leftover yarn.
No, then you have to buy some yarn. Yeah.
That's life.
Don't steal it.
Okay. No. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Give us a big thumbs up and comment and engage with us if you liked it. Make sure to click on your notifications bell. That way you will never miss an episode of what we do. And please subscribe to our channel. We have a lovely, very large family of ARNE CARLOS people, and I'm sure that there's plenty of space for more to come.
Yeah, and now you can drape this one in the end just to show how good you look in those colors.
Oh, I already did that.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah,
already.
But I can do it again.
Oh, looking good.
Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. See you again next week. Bye.
Bye.